15 Million Merits is the second episode of Season 1 of Black Mirror. Now nearly 11 years old, Black Mirror has proven itself to have a disgustingly accurate representation of the future. This episode blends elements of YouTube, Twitch, talent shows, the adult industry, video games, and corporate slavery. The intro sequence portrays a man waking up in a room covered by screens with a vintage Xbox Live or Nintendo Wii avatar. The viewer should get a sense that this is more like a prison, not a gamer's bedroom in the future. There are no windows, only the blinding colors of screens. While Bing, short for Bingham, brushes his teeth, he is hit with an X-rated advertisement that he begrudgingly swipes away, costing him some merits, the digital currency that dictates your worth in this world. Bing is existentially exhausted. His soul is burnt out from living in this dystopian nightmare where everything is perfectly empty. The food is artificial garbage, noting that the only thing not grown on a petri dish is an apple. The technology exists to keep you entertained at all costs, and the elites who govern this class system are perpetually dangling a carrot on a stick through advertisements. This world operates on a merit system. Depending on how hard you pedal or exercise on these bikes, the more merits you generate. You can then spend these merits on food, activities, and life needs. Even simple tasks like brushing your teeth or washing your hands cost merit, and you get to watch in real time as your merits diminish, serving as a constant reminder that this number equals your worth. In theory, this merit system is pretty simple. You pedal on the bike in the form of sweat equity, and you generate merits. It's understood that these exercise bikes produce electricity for the greater good of the compound. Except there's a catch. These bikes aren't actually plugged into anything. This was done on purpose to highlight the futility of their work. In the eyes of the elites that keep those who pedal in their place, their work is meaningless. You see, the main character is self-aware of the dystopia. He's turned off by materialism and renounces the capitalist machine, stating that people are working just to buy another outfit for their dumb avatar. While farming credits on the exercise bike, Bing sits next to the personification of everything wrong with this environment. A man who is easily entertained, mindlessly consuming everything and questioning nothing. Human connections are sparse and manifest themselves in origami penguins that act as tokens of appreciation. This is a world of instant gratification, coupled with the same monotony on repeat. When life is framed in this way, I believe the idea of purgatory loses its meaning. It's just hell. Wake up, work, shitty food, no social life, video games to relax, which include killing the janitors, porn to unwind, all to do it again the next, and the next. And if you just work hard enough, you can make it too. With no way to escape, there are two main advertisements that constantly bombard Bing: Wraith Babes and Hotshot. Both of these entities are run by the elites that control the wages. Wraith Babes is an X-rated experience that you can buy to numb your mind some more. In one moment, Bing will spend 10,000 merits and indulge. The next, he will skip the ad while talking to his crush, Abby. It represents intrusive thoughts and the constant allure of pornography. Judge Wraith, owner of Wraith Babes, is one of the judges on Hotshot, a talent show that represents the light at the end of the tunnel for these lowly peasants. The panel of judges on Hotshot dictate whether you're worthy enough to make it out of this technological hamster wheel. Bing's exhaustion is displayed when he constantly spends merits to skip or mute ads, effectively paying for silence. And there's no sense in closing your eyes when the ad knows if you're not looking at the screen. Like this. Today's video is sponsored by Keeps. Keeps is an online subscription service that helps men keep their hair. They offer clinically proven treatments to help combat the symptoms of hair loss. And treatments are delivered right to your doorstep. You don't even have to leave your house. All of Keeps treatment plans are affordable, typically half the cost of pharmacy prices. With Keeps, you will receive 24/7 care and support. Each treatment plan comes with a full year of unlimited messaging so you can connect with your prescribing doctor about anything, anytime. Whether you're looking to prevent hair loss, stimulate hair growth, or just take better care of the hair that you already have, Keeps has you covered. In addition to clinically proven treatments, Keeps has an award-winning all-natural thickening shampoo and conditioner system. Rest assured that Keeps physicians will help you select the right products and treatments for your specific condition and hair goals. You can easily subscribe to Keeps and get refill reminders so you'll never run low on the products you need to take care of your hair. Hair loss stops with Keeps. To get 50% off your first order, go to keeps.com/Philion or click the link in the description. That's keeps.com/Philion. And thank you to Keeps for sponsoring this video. So we know that the way out of this depressing life is receiving an offer through Hotshot. By winning this talent competition, you become an instant celebrity and receive the approval of the wages. A ticket to Hotshot costs 15 million merits, which equals over 6 months of sweat equity. So anyone lucky enough to get an offer from a Hotshot judge means immense pressure from the audience. It also doesn't help that contestants are forced to drink a juice box called Compliance, which is meant to help with nerves on stage. In reality, it influences your decision-making skills, which makes you consent to things you normally wouldn't do. Abby is the one person that gives Bing's life meaning. Longing for a sense of something real, he gifts her a ticket to Hotshot, leaving him dead broke. Now he barely has enough money to skip those brain-melting advertisements. He provides some moral support by attending the Hotshot trials with her, and the Hotshot waiting room is where the fake influencers with something to prove are prepping for their big moment. To her surprise, Abby gets picked immediately, indicated by the pretty one. Meanwhile, people have been waiting for weeks. This is a cut and dry example of pretty privilege. Immediately after stepping on stage, Abby is sexualized by Judge Wraith. Despite having real talent, she's reduced to an object in front of thousands of people against her will. After having a knockout performance, the Simon Cowell character agrees with Wraith, saying that her best features are her looks, and that an above-average singer is a dime a dozen. They offer her an opportunity, except it's not a singing one. They then go on to guilt trip her, saying that the very light she's standing under is powered by people who would kill to be in her position. Without a doubt, the most important shot of this episode is the close-up of the female judge. We see the gross sexualization of Abby eating away at her core. After all, she is a woman in power who knows it's wrong, but encourages the other men. She then cries after Abby accepts Wraith's proposal, knowing very well that her silence just allowed this to happen. The last act of this episode is Bing on his Sigma male grind set. His love just got coerced into being a porn star, objectified by the entire world. And to make matters worse, he can't escape Abby being exploited in Wraith Babes because he just spent all of his merits on helping her get there in the first place. In this moment, we see Bing at his most vulnerable point, so a well-deserved mental breakdown is in order. But he has an epiphany. After generating enough merits to purchase another ticket to Hotshot, he seems calculated and determined to make something of himself, using this shard of glass as a weapon of sorts. At this point, he knows the game inside and out, and is able to deny the compliance drink by using the old juice box. After performing his dance routine, he holds himself hostage in order to release a cathartic truth bomb in front of a massive audience.
Fuck you for sitting there and slowly making things worse. Fuck you and your spotlight and your sanctimonious faces, and fuck you all for taking the one thing I ever came close to anything real about anything. But oozing around it and crushing it into a bone, into a joke. One more ugly joke in the kingdom of millions, and then fuck you. Fuck you for happening. Fuck you for me, for us, for everyone. Fuck you.
Yet, to his surprise, they cheer and offer him a way out. Become a streamer, because truth is in short supply. 30 minutes twice a week. Because hey, it beats the bike. One thing to note is that Bing actually didn't have a speech planned. He was willing to cut his own throat, but he wasn't expecting positive feedback. Ultimately, Bing gives in, becoming part of the very system that he criticized. He now provides tone-deaf satirical relief for the other wages. They idolize him, yet he is now benefiting from the very thing he sought to destroy. He loses any sense of relatability as he now lives a more lavish lifestyle with a view of the outside world. The ending sequence is easily the most impactful. After his stream, we see him pour a glass of orange juice, which almost appears neon, contrasted by the whitewashed environment. This glass of orange juice represents making it. In every sense of the word, it is organic and real. His shard of glass becomes a gimmick that he can't escape, and he now has a wooden penguin instead of an origami one from Abby, losing any sense of emotional value. Some might perceive this ending as Bing finally making it and escaping the Matrix. I do not see this as a happy ending. Bing may have a better life, but is he free? Sure, he can see the outside world, but what was the point of escaping the bike if he lost himself in the process? What was once real and genuine is now hypocritically crystallized in his streams. You see, everyone is against the system unless you're a part of it.